The last country is Malta.
What's up Eurovision people, my name is Shaun and on my channel I talk about all things Eurovision. If you guys love Eurovision, so do I. I do all my content about Eurovision. It's real, it's honest, and most of the time I think it makes sense. If you want more of this content, come and subscribe, and don't forget to like this video and come and follow me on my Instagram and TikTok for more Eurovision related material. Thank you so much. Predictions for semi-final 1 need to be made. The running order is out. We have all of the songs. There's nothing left. We need to predict who's going through. So without further ado, let's just do it. So I'm gonna do my predictions a little bit differently this year. I'm gonna introduce you to my graphics made out of Microsoft PowerPoint. And here's the running order. We have the running order. A small word about it. I don't like it. But this is the running order. I'm gonna say my safe qualifiers first. Then I'm gonna go to my really sure non-qualifiers, and then we're going to talk about the borderline and choose the remaining places from the borderline finalists. So in this semi-final number 1, we have, for me, 7 countries that I think will be going through to the final, and I feel comfortable saying that they're going through. They're not borderline for me. I think that we will likely see them there. The first one is Sweden. I don't need to talk about this any longer. Sweden is going through. There's no debate here, there's no argument. Sweden is going to the final. Moving on, the second country that I think will be in the final is Finland. Guys, not only is Finland going through, I think Finland can win the televote over Sweden. I said it. There you go. I think Finland can win this televote. And the semi-final. Finalist number 3 is Norway. Now, all of you know already, I don't like this song. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my thing, and I think the staging is really lazy. But people love it. It went viral. This is going to the final, hands down. Finalist number 4 is Moldova. Now, I know not everyone feels as comfortable as me saying that this is going through. I think Moldova is going through with ease. This is the reason why so many people come to Eurovision. It's actually a good song. It bops. It's a banger. It's beautifully ethnic. It's for those people that, you know, when you go on holiday, you don't want to eat the food that you eat at home. You want to try something else, because otherwise, why would you go on holiday abroad? So, for that reason, I think Moldova is qualifying. Finalist number 5 in my prediction is Czech Republic. Czech Republic is going to the final. For the first time, I'm going to reference the running order here. I think they got a great running order. They are followed and preceded by 2 very slow songs that we will talk about later on. But yeah, Czech Republic, I think, is safely through. Number 6. Controversial opinion. I think Croatia is going through. This is also the reason why so many people come to Eurovision. But not unlike Moldova, I don't think everyone's gonna like this. I think it's gonna qualify. It's a satire that people will enjoy. It's the song that if people they connect with, they're gonna vote for it. Regardless of if they're gonna like other songs more. They're gonna vote for this one if they connect with the satire of it. So yeah, I think Croatia is going through. And lastly, number 7, one that many of you guys, not you, but you know, the fandom in general, are sleeping on. My number 7 is Portugal. Yeah, Portugal is just going through, man. Every year there's that song that the fandom sleeps on. You know, not necessarily sleeps on, but we always say they're borderline qualifiers, and then they actually qualify in the televote in 5th or 6th with comfort. In 2021 we had Israel, in 2022 we had Romania and Moldova. I think this is going to be the year where Portugal qualifies with some decent televotes. So I look forward to seeing that. I hope so. Now, there are 3 songs that I think are out that will go in my red category. And by out, I mean, I don't want to say dead on arrival, but almost. The first one is Ireland. I don't think Ireland's making it. Sorry, it doesn't have a great running order. Yes, it comes late, but this is the one song that people are like, from the semi-final, this is probably the first one they will be crossing off. The second one is Switzerland. I don't think Switzerland even deserves to qualify. This song is just, I'm sorry, it's not for Eurovision. And by it's not for Eurovision, I mean it's not immediate. It doesn't stand out. It doesn't have any creative artistry. It's just a song written by industry, people. And, oh, yeah, we've got this song for you, Raymond F.Y.R, take it or leave it. And the third one, and I say this with regret because I actually like this song, but this is a prediction, not what I want. So we gotta stick to the facts here. I think the third one is Azerbaijan. They're out. The running order is terrible for them. I don't think that the song is immediate enough to, latch onto people's phones and votes. I don't know Azerbaijan. I don't think this is their year. And last year they got 0. They got 0. And there was more help for them in the semi-final than there is this year. I just don't see it for them. So that means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs on the cusp. And they are Malta, Serbia, Latvia, Israel, and the Netherlands. Now, some of you might be surprised to see some of these people on my borderline, but I'm gonna explain everything. 2 of these, I think are going through. I've put them down as my 8th and 9th qualifier. Not necessarily, coming in 8th or 9th place in the semi, but they're in my 8th or 9th place. Number 8 is Serbia. I'm worried for Serbia. Like, the running order is not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. The performance needs improvement. Not by Luke Black, but by the creative directors. Surely enough, Pesma za Euroviziju was one of the strongest national finals on the songs, but probably the worst in terms of production. There wasn't even an audience. I don't know. We did not get the full-blown thing out of it, but I'm not expecting them to change much, which, where am I left? Where am I left? I'm left on the borderline. That's where I'm left. I think the song does need more, a bigger moment. I think the audience will help it like it did with Constructa. But I'm worried because I want this song in the final, and Serbia, let's go. My 9th qualifier is Israel. I'm gonna stand like a unicorn out here on my own. Some of you might be really surprised to see that this is borderline, and you might be fighting me. But I'm gonna explain to you why I think this is actually not as safe as many of you are saying. The song, when it got released, got mixed to negative reviews, and that's the kind of confusion that viewers will have listening to the song for the first time. So when we make predictions, we have to look back at the moment that we were casually Eurovision voters, meaning when we got the song for the first time, and most of us were not impressed. Maybe because we had high expectations for Noah, but still, the song is jarring. Most people won't know who Noah Kirel is, so that actually I think helps her because there won't be that high expectation. But if anyone does know her, I think they're gonna be like, oh, it's not that big of a deal anyway. And one thing that people are saying, as a defense as to why this is a safe qualifier is that this will have a great performance. Yeah, it might have a great performance, but I don't know that. I'm not prepared to sit here and make a prediction over something I'm predicting, like a prediction based on a prediction. I'm predicting that it will be a great performance, yes, but it's not a fact. It's not a fact. We don't know. And let's be real. Kan, Israel's public broadcaster, has botched up the staging for many of its acts. Eden Allen, what's his name? I am. Both of these stagings were terrible. So maybe it's not Khan this year. They have a separate team for Noah, but I don't know. Israel is borderline, but it's my 9th qualifier. So that leaves Malta, Latvia, and the Netherlands. And from these 3, I'm really, really unsure about this prediction. So don't take my word for any of this. But if I had to pick one out, it would be the Netherlands. It was a very lukewarm reaction. It's got a good running order. They've got a gifted spot, I think. But at the same time, they are between 2 songs that will have much more of an impact than the Netherlands. So I'm not sure if the running order will actually mute it out or help it be remembered. I'm leaning towards the former because, you know, people start voting when the vote opens just before the recap. So I don't know. For now, it's out. So that leaves Malta and Latvia, two of my favorites. One of them happens to be the country which stamps my passport. I really want Malta to go through because this is the first time in years where the Maltese people are so unanimously in love with our Eurovision act. And I really want Latvia to go through because this is a quality song and Latvia has not been qualifying for so long and I want them to qualify. So, of the running order, I think Malta has a terrible running order and I'm really bummed because I would have loved this to open the show and I think it would have helped it a lot. Latvia has a better running order. Malta has more immediacy. Latvia, I think, could have actually qualified in a year where the juries were here. Which one do I pick? The better running order or the song with more immediacy? I don't know. What I do know is every year I said Latvia's going to qualify, they didn't. So I'm going to play superstition here and I'm going to say Latvia's not going to the final. My 10th qualifier is Malta. Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna dance? Don't get me wrong, I don't think this is qualifying with ease. Like, if it qualifies, it would be a miracle and it would be like, I'd go carcading on the streets of Valletta and St. Julian's. However, I don't know. Those are my 10 predicted qualifiers and those are my 5 predicted non-qualifiers. There is a comment section for you guys to use. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Am I crazy? I don't know. Talk to me there, and while you're at it, comment, subscribe to my channel if you want more content like this. I'm prepared. And yeah, comment like this video, come follow me on my Instagram and TikTok. Thank you so much. I am forever grateful. We will see you later.